guys, welcome back to This Was Tarot. My name is Corey, and I am going to give you some messages. So, welcome also Phyllis. She is also here to help guide us through these messages. These aren't necessarily messages from Phyllis like we did yesterday. I wanted to do like something different. So we're gonna call this one good vibes only. I'm so sick of hearing about the people that, we know, it feels like we as a collective are really starting to understand like what is for us and what is for not, who and what. And so let's just, maybe you guys need to keep hearing the heads up about like, somebody coming in and, maybe, I don't know. I feel like that's been like an ongoing message for the last little bit here. So yeah, I just want to do good vibes only. So we're going to do 3 piles. 3 piles, good vibes only. 3 piles, good vibes only. And I forgot to put my little thing here to shuffle up here, so sorry guys. So 3 piles, good vibes only. 3 piles, 3 cards for the good vibes only. There's 2, 3. Thank you. Ooh, protecting your riches. Protecting your riches. All right, good vibes only. 3 cards to choose from. So we have the King of Swords right here for pile 1. The Ace of Pentacles for pile 2, and the 9 of Wands for pile 3. Okay, so good vibes only. I'll let you take a minute here. So I was kind of seeing if there was any like channeled messages for you guys just in the 3 for general, but I don't think so. All right, pile 1, King of Swords here. I'm at a different angle, so. So pile 1, it seems like, so first of all, first and foremost, I feel as though very much so you guys are in this mode of standing up for yourself, standing in your truth, maybe learning some truths. Some of you could be dealing with the law, something about an inheritance potentially. Some of you are really super tapped into your spirit guides here. So this is going to be different for everyone here, but we are going to just kind of dive in here. Yeah. Somebody's being thrown the book. Maybe in court, maybe some of you, court is going in your favor here. Some sort of court case. I just heard child support for somebody, maybe a couple people. some sort of emotion has kind of left a situation. Something about a power struggle. Like somebody who once had power or was in their power, or you know what I mean, had power over others, or was in charge of something, or some situation like that is now being released from their privileges, is exactly what I heard. You're being released from your position. You're being released from your privileges here. Yeah, some of you are getting some sort of truth, something that's been hidden from you. It's like you kind of stumble across it. Or somebody brings you some sort of truth here, okay? There's been something that's been hidden from you, okay? Kind of hidden in the dark here. This, whatever it is, it's going to like help you manifest your dreams here. I'm just drawn to this Four of Pentacles. It's like something that is once, look at these cards, something that was once in the dark is now definitely coming to the light. We've got the Moon Dragon here, and then we've got the Discovery. And she's discovering this dragon here. So to me, I mean, and it's really going to help you move forward in and what you want to move forward in, and what you're trying to manifest, manifesting your dreams, just almost like planting. It's like planting the flowers that hummingbirds are attracted to and expecting the hummingbirds to come. You see what I'm saying? It's like building a foundation and then expecting people to be there, right? Building a store and then expecting people to come in. Making a product and expecting people to purchase it. Some sort of like if you guys are using that, I feel like there's a law of expectation or something like that. If you guys are using that as a manifesting tool, this is going to be a discovery for you that it works for what you're building here. Sorry, again, just shuffling down here so that way it's not all loud up in your ear. I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday, if it's Tuesday where you are, or Wednesday, if it's Wednesday where you are. I'm having a pretty good Tuesday. You know, the normal empathic struggles of alchemizing all of the emotions that are going on, and we're, you know, new moon in Cancer. Emotions were super crazy high, so I've been feeling, you know, pretty sleepy the last couple days, not taking away from my productivity, but just not as energetic as normal. So I'd be interested to hear if anybody else is kind of going through this. I don't know. We're gonna, yeah. Yeah, there's some sort of tower. That was the tower here that tried to flip over. It's like it's trying to come through for you. Whoa. Yeah, what it's going to provide you is a brand new beginning, the Fool. It's going to allow you to go ahead and just take this leap. Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah, I feel like you guys have been really working hard. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups here. Really working hard on making sure that you're offering your cup to the right people, the right things. Also really working hard, moving on from the past here. With the Six of Swords underneath here, just kind of moving to calmer waters here. I noticed that the Six of Cups in this deck, she's offering her cup filled with what looks like ice cream and cotton candy and all good things. It's kind of sparkly here. But offering it to what looks to be like her child, right? Some of you, you work with children. Some of you have children. Some of you, children are part of your, your life path, your life purpose here. And it's like this, you're starting to understand, it's like breaking this generational curse of, people say that their children come first, but then we get in the wind and the grind of life here, and we kind of lose sight of what they truly need, right? The attention and the nurturing, and it's not about, it's about making sure that they understand that they are a priority and that they are important and that they are worth your time, and that you value them, right? Children are learning at such a young age. I feel like a lot of the reason why our generation is healing is because our generation, our parents, were so mixed up in the matrix, right? That, they kind of, at least for a lot of us, it's this feeling of being on the back burner, right? Dad gets up, he goes to work. Sometimes you would see him in the morning, sometimes you wouldn't, maybe. For some people, same thing with mom. Single moms working hard. It's like making $1 was so exhausting. So when they come home, they need time to like wind down and, and then spend up all evening, just focusing on them, right? And this happens night after night. And while it's not in their intentions to necessarily put you on the back burner as a child, when you continue to see this every night, right, you start to get the impression that, work is the most important thing, right? Because, I see my parents getting up and going and working and spending all day away working and making $1, and so I'm gonna have to chase it forever to even be happy, to even be able to afford to live. And then there's no time for me. Like, you see what I'm saying? You see the picture that I'm creating here? Like, I'm thinking about the Wonder Years, like how the dad, when he would come home, like he'd, they all knew as soon as he pulled up if he had a good day or a bad day. And they would just, stay quiet and let him be if he had a bad day. And if he had a good day, even still, it was like he wasn't part of the family. Like, it just seems like society has taught us, to be a family person. You choose one or the other. You choose being, a nurturing father or a nurturing mother, or you choose your career. What's more important to you? It just seems like society has taught us this. And I think pile 1, part of your life purpose, part of your life path here, is to change that idea. And it starts with understanding that you don't have to chase anything, especially money. You attract, right? Yeah. So pile 1, what I feel like is you're bringing, there's some sort of truth that could be coming to you. You could be bringing some sort of truth to everyone else in this way of understanding. You know, it's like secrets of how the universe works, right? And you may stumble across this secret, right? You may not even mean to, but something happens and suddenly, you know what I mean? Like there's just the simple fact that there is the discovery card here in the middle of the reading. It's just like this, it's a beautiful discovery. You know what I mean? Like it's a good tower moment. Why is that here? Tell me about the 9 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. So this could go a couple different ways, and here we are talking about somebody else. This King of Swords could be somebody who potentially could be married, could be, you know, or living with somebody or in a serious relationship. You know, they've made some investments in this, and the biggest reason I feel like is potentially this person has a child with this other energy here. Okay, this person feels like they made the wrong choice. Pile 1. If they are with this person, they are in a 9 of Swords energy. They're not extremely happy with the decision that they've made. And the reason being, because there's 2 queens here. Okay, this person is with somebody else, living with them, has kids or something of that sort, has definitely invested in them in this situation, but very often thinks about you and how they held back from you, maybe how they chose this other person over you. Yeah, they want to bring you, they see you as the Empress. You know what I mean? They see you, first of all, they're very attracted to you. They're very, you know, they saw you somehow. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is not somebody that you talk to. This is somebody who probably, I just heard, ghosted you. Or just, you guys just kind of had this like falling out here. You know, this person somehow came across you again, right? You know, saw your picture or something. And yeah, this person cannot stop thinking about you since then. Yeah, they think that you're gorgeous. You're beautiful. You are like the ideal mother here. You know, that you're totally in your power here, very intuitive, very tapped in, very headed in the right direction. You see what I'm saying? Like, and so they're having a hard time here kind of dealing with their decision. Man, come on. I was talking about all good vibes. Maybe some of y'all, maybe this is somebody who you guys would take back. Maybe. You know what I mean? That's why maybe that's why this is coming out here. Get one on the devil in reverse. Okay. So, this person is, they are like through with this other person. They are kind of at this point where it's like, I need to stand up for myself. I need to stand on my own 2 feet here. I need to choose a wand. 9 of Wands. This person probably could have a lot of options. I'm not really sure if this person was necessarily even faithful to the person when they were living with them, right? This person could very well have a player mentality here. Yeah, this person is, standing on their own 2 feet, leaving out things they're very focused on leaving things out that are like really not serving them. Like, see these 2 girls here, and then we've got the devil in reverse clarified by the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So to me that means, they had some sort of sexual addiction potentially, which is why there were all these the need for all these different partners here. But they're moving past that energy here. They're very focused on moving past that energy. Yeah, like, because I've got the Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords here. If you look, it's like this, laying. No, like this. Like running away from it as fast as he can, right? Some of you, this 9 of Wands could be you, represented by you. This Knight of Swords is headed straight towards the person that he left out in the cold. And that person is standing here strong in their power, like a warrior, right? Like that ride or die. So for some of you, if there's somebody who is in your past that potentially kind of represents that King of Swords energy, somebody who isn't very good at sharing emotions. That doesn't mean he doesn't have them, he or she. He's just not good at sharing them, okay? Somebody who could have juggled you, potentially with more than one person, right? And they ended up leaving you out in the cold. This person is feeling very much so, they can't get their mind off of you here, okay? And they are absolutely making their way towards you. They're very focused on coming towards you, pile 1. So a couple different things here for you, pile 1. We talked about breaking that generational curse of the lack mentality and understanding that your children are super important. And, we know we're stopping what we're breaking is, what's super important for us, for our generation, I feel like, pile 1, is to break the mentality that our jobs and our careers and making money is more important than nurturing our children. So if you feel like that touched you in some sort of way, understand that you are in the right path. There is going to be some sort of discovery as far as that goes too, to kind of help you, lead by example in that. So, but yeah, that's what I have for you, pile 1. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. And so is Phyllis. And we'll see you next time. Pile 2. If you chose the Ace of Pentacles, this is your reading. So the Ace of Pentacles talks about a new, very stable beginning. It could be a stable beginning in, and Pentacles is earth energy. So it could be like a house. You could be, investing in, or maybe some of you have been like waiting to get an approval on a house, or waiting, to find that right house, or waiting for the right time. That time is coming up for you here. This could also talk about like a new beginning in your health, kind of like a new bill of health, almost just like a miracle, like healing. Maybe something within you heals by the grace of God, and you just literally been praying for it, right? It's not something that just heals on its own typically. So that could also be something here I'm hearing for you, pile 2. Also, pile 2, the Ace of Pentacles could literally just be like a new financial beginning, maybe a new job, maybe a new business, maybe a new friendship, maybe a new, it's going to go differently for all of you. But whatever this new is, it's coming, it's showing up for you, and it's very stable and solid. Like if you can see the roots, you can't even see the roots to this plant, right? They're like really far down. It's very rooted, very grounded. It's almost like the opportunity has already been given to you, and you just need to grab it. Let's see. If it is a relationship, like on a romantic sense, it is very stable. We'll want to definitely, hopefully, see that we see, some cups energy come out as far as that goes, because we want to make sure that it's not a relationship based on money only, right? Stability is phenomenal, but if there's no love, then what are we doing? Because I can be completely stable on my own, right? I only want to share my table with people who are bringing as much to the table as I'm bringing. And if there's no love, well then shoot, you're just wasting my time. Like, woo, I will not be taken advantage of. I don't know who this Southern Belle is that comes out in me sometimes, but she's a princess. Makes me want to go, I feel like a woman. Speaking of women, I need to get my hair thinned out as I'm growing it out. Definitely. All right. All good vibes for pile 2. All good vibes for pile 2. Look, see this little bloom right here? On Phyllis, it's gonna open up. It's gonna be so gorgeous. She's doing so good. She's feeling so good here. Yes. Okay, so some of you, it's like, if you have been given this new opportunity already, it's been handed to you, and you feel like you're not sure what direction to go, where to do it. It's like almost like I feel like I don't even have the motivation or the will, or like my passion isn't there. Where did my passion go? That is definitely coming back for you, okay? It feels like maybe, possibly,
you're packing your bags for the family camping trip. Yeah, your ideal vacation is more beaches and umbrella drinks, and more Wi-Fi and fast data. No worries. Get YouTube Music Premium to save your...
There was like some quick little healing, like I'm just seeing like a vacuum kind of go around the edges, you know, the walls. Oh, speaking of vacuum, I'm so glad that I saw that. I meant to mention this in the beginning. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried taking sea salt and like putting it on your carpet the night before you vacuum, and then when you vacuum it up, it's supposed to like clear the energy of your carpet, right? Because I'm like I live in an apartment and these buildings are so old, and so the energy clearing it and making it stay clean and clear, and you know, just anything like that is always something that I'm looking for. So I'll let you guys know. I already like spread the salt because I was so excited. I like saw that trick and I was like, oh, I'm going to get sea salt right now. M&Ms and sea salt, that's on my list. And I was out the door. My M&Ms are already gone. It's fine. But it's a problem. It's a real problem. But anyways, I know, Phyllis, I'm fine. But so I will let you know what it feels like after I vacuum tomorrow, after I get all this sea salt up, and if there's any difference. I'm sure there will be, like, I'll need to like actually clean out the whole vacuum and like really dispose of it. But yeah, I'm interested to see if it works. I've seen some other little tricks that I've been trying that really kind of help with like just raise the vibration of your space. You know, if you wipe your doors down or clean your doors with, you add a little bit of like peppermint into, you know, your water that you're like cleaning your doors with, like your outside doors, it kind of blocks out some negative energy and kind of, it raises the vibration. There's something about the smell. I actually tried putting it in my mop water and mopping, and that kind of helped. I liked the way that made it feel. So just little tricks that I'm learning to kind of help with the energy, you know, really staying on top of maintaining this high vibe. So I will share those with you and kind of let you know how they go. But sorry, that was a huge tangent. Pile 2, maybe, but there's a reason I brought it up for you guys. Maybe you guys are like looking for little tricks like that, like, you know, you just feel like maybe you live in an old house, right? Or because things that are older and they've had a lot of different people living there and stuff, or even if it's on older land, right, that can really kind of affect the way, the energy within the house, right? So, and then also, you know, if you feel like people are sending things your way, side note, pile 2, make sure that you're not just giving out your address. something about, it feels like somebody could be trying to send something your way. And understand that you are protected. This is for like one person, okay? But somebody is trying to like send some sort of energy your way, some sort of like demonic thing, right? So don't just give out your address to anyone, but also understand that if you already gave your address to this person, this thing, because you are so protected, it's like it can't attach to you. So what it's going to do is it's going to get pissed off at the person that sent it. Your vibes are too high. It can't come in your space. You know what I'm saying? So, and maybe that is something, maybe you should, if you feel like that resonates for you, if you feel like, you are being attacked in that manner, maybe you should try those tricks to raise the vibration of your space, really clean it out, just to, double whammy, make sure they stay outside your door. But yeah, don't be scared. You're good. You're totally protected. You're totally safe. Like, sometimes I get in these modes where like if I feel super, because I'm a very energetic and go-getter, like self-motivated, like driven person. And so when I have days where I'm like, all I want to do is sleep, I feel like either I'm being spiritually attacked or there's something wrong with me. I start to get, and this is, kind of an issue that I'm working through myself. I start to like pick through the things that I've been doing over the last few days and like, is this a punishment? Like, is this karma? Like, I'm not afraid of karma, but it's just, I try to understand when I really should just like live and let be. Like, it's okay to not be a go-getter every single day. And that's part of my lesson, right? And because that's part of my path, like, is breaking that like thing where to feel like you are going to be anybody or anything or achieve anything, you have to constantly be working towards it, and that's just not the case. No, but okay, back to you, pile 2. And back to you. So, but listen, so if this is a romantic situation, okay, this could resonate in all different ways. Romance, friendship, business, creation, a home. Okay, there's been some sort of flirting, right? Flirting with an idea, flirting with a person, flirting with, a direction, flirting with creativity. There's some sort of like, you know what I'm saying? Flirting that's been going on. It's not full on commitment. It's not full on, you know what I mean? Like, we're just flirting with the idea, right? We're just playing with it. We're just kind of building it, right? The flirting started happening in the spring. This is coming to fruition here in the summer. Whether it is just moving up to the next step, right? The next level in the summer. Like, say for instance, this is a romantic situation with the Ace of Pentacles, stable new beginning. You guys have been flirting a little bit. In the summertime, it's going to be more steady talking, right? Maybe not exactly a relationship, but really getting to know each other more, really kind of diving in there. You see what I'm saying? If it's a business, in the spring, you kind of started doing little pieces to build this business, right? In the summertime, you're going to be full-fledged, doing what it takes to build the business. You see what I mean? Like, there's a reason why you were only doing little pieces, flirting with the business in the spring. It's just part of the building phases, right? But in the summertime, during this summer season, It's super important, you know, you're getting this passion back here, and you know, the universe is kind of giving you this opportunity, and you know, now we're not flirting with the business. Now we're like diving into it, right? We're really putting our sweat and our tears into this. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're building something like this on your own, it takes time and it takes strength and it takes work. But because I think in the spring, you kind of did those preliminary actions, those little pieces, right? You're not going to have to work like super hard, but it's just, you know, it's like you're not dipping your toes in the water anymore. You've got both feet in the water and you're about to just like plunge on in. Yeah. So this is going to resonate with, you know, everyone differently, okay? As far as what the situation is. I do feel very much, though, this is something that you enjoy. This is something that you've created, something that you've manifested, somebody that you've manifested, somebody that you've called in, whether or not you really realize it. You know, our heart is manifesting things all the time. That's a good message. I did what your thoughts are manifesting. We should do one. I'm going to write that down. What is your heart manifesting? We're going to do that one. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to like take a little break there, but you know. Yeah, some of you, this is a romantic relationship and it's coming in pretty quickly here. And when I was cutting the deck here, I got the ace, I saw the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups and the Chariot card. So to me, that means, you know, it's coming in pretty quickly here. And with 3 aces, I mean, like, that's a very passionate beginning, very passionate, stable, and filled with love, new beginning here. So that's phenomenal news. That's very exciting. Some of you, this has already presented itself to you. And, you know, I feel like maybe you're on the brinks of like you're flirting with the idea of maybe like taking yourself off the market. And you're like, I've been single for a while now. Maybe this person would be worth kind of coming off the market. Whew. I don't want to take the ones that flipped, that were not right side up here. Yeah, so if this is a business, this is, I mean, you're in the wee steps, okay, in the very beginning of creating this business with the Page of Pentacles here. If this is a relationship, there is, you know, some sort of offer coming. Same with a job, you know, some sort of something coming, some sort of, you know, but let me see here. Sorry, pile 2. Oh, you know what? I want to do one more thing. Good golly, I'm not going to pause it this time. I'm just going to get up really fast and do it. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, back to you. Pile 2. So if this is a business, right? Okay. You're kind of at a point where you, you know, you've got this new opportunity coming in for you. It's you know, it's a small start, and you're kind of looking at, with the 7 of Pentacles here and the 7 of Cups here, you're kind of looking at what you've created, okay? Okay, so this is what I've done. This is what I've built here. I could take this 7 different ways, 7 of Cups. And now you're just kind of like analyzing where to go, trying to figure out which direction to take it in. Some of you may be like thinking too hard on it. Just go with the next step. You know what I mean? Again, like I said, there's this resting time. I feel like you guys have been kind of in this like in-between stage, right? With the 4 of Swords. Some of you are 4 of Swords. You are thinking about this too hard. You're letting it confuse you on which direction and where to go next here. If this is a relationship, somebody from the past, potentially. If we're talking about a past relationship here, you know, this person is kind of looking at what you've harvested here and then looking at what they've harvested here. And kind of like pretty upset about, you know, the lies and the deceit. There's somebody from your past that's upset about like lying and stealing and, you know, cheating and whatnot. It's like they took these 7 of Swords, right, and then stabbed themselves right in the back with it, is the energy that I'm getting from that. This offers a Page of Pentacles. This person could be coming to you, right? Offering you some sort of, that is not your Ace of Pentacles. That's a page. Okay, this person is a page. And ultimately I feel like this person is really just looking at and seeing what you've harvested. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you're intuitive and you know. Okay? This could have recently happened already. Could be a water sign. Yeah, this person is like refusing to see their fault here. And they won't ever see that. They won't ever see or admit their faults. Like, what happened to like the Ace of Pentacles? I thought we were doing all good vibes here. Everything is fine. Maybe because you made the Judgment here, you used your intuition, Queen of Cups and Judgment card. You could be a water sign potentially. This person, this past person could be a water sign. They could be an earth sign. They could be an air sign. You know, I don't see any wands out here, so not a lot of fire. You know, that put this person in this 9 of Swords energy. You know, you're giving back to yourself, right? There's a lot of people from your past that are kind of in this thing where they're like, if some of you are intuitive or you have psychic abilities of any type, a lot of people in their past, it's like you're proving yourself right. And a lot of people in your past, they don't want to see it. They hate to see it. And they're very much in their head for not believing you or not, you know what I mean? Shining, like shedding a negative light towards you when in reality, like, your intentions are good. Some of you, this is somebody who, I'm hearing like a family member who lied to other family members regarding like your mental state, right? And this person is being exposed. These people, anyone who's in the Nine of Swords energy about you, they see and also you see, pile 2, this new beginning that you have coming in here, okay? And that you are victorious every single time. Is what I just heard, just like that. Every single time. So quit playing with pile 2 if you don't want to lose. Okay, dang. You have some serious ancestors and some serious guys and some serious protection. Pile 2. You're gonna win every single time. 5 of Swords. You are going to win every single time. So don't play with pile 2. Yeah. Yeah, this is you, pile 2, 9 of Pentacles. Just kind of single, doing your own thing, reaping your rewards, wearing a cute dress. I love the whole outfit. There's a bird on your head here. The first time I've ever seen that bird on her head is during this reading. I swear to goodness. You know, that tells me that you are very connected. Very, 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 very connected to the spiritual realm. Yeah. Well, what happened to the salt? I mean, maybe it's just supposed to be a surprise. Somebody out there needed some sort of confirmation about a relationship that maybe has already showed up for you, or could be, because I feel very much that this bad energy is people from your past. Yeah, somebody that juggled you. If you do feel, you know, I feel like whatever would be solid and stable and reliable for you, pile 2, it's going to be new. As far as romantic relationships go, it's not going to be somebody from your past. Look, and then we have another Ace of Pentacles. Aha! I said what I said and I meant what I said. This is like, take this new beginning. I feel like pile 2, ultimately, it's mostly I feel like it's mostly like financial, business, you know, 3D things related. It's not a romantic relationship for you. Some of you, it will be, and it's new, and it's, you know what I'm saying, but not all of you. Regardless though, if it's new and you're building it, there's something coming in for you, some sort of gift from the universe here. okay? That is going to kind of like plunge you into this Nine of Pentacles energy, into this new Ace of Pentacles, where you're just like so fulfilled, King of Cups. I feel like in the King energy, in the masculine energy, where you're like on your grind, right? But you're on your grind doing something that you love to do. You have a lot of emotions for it. It just makes you, it brings you a lot of joy. It makes you happy. Some of you are feeling very emotional at this time. That's okay. Everything is fine. Right underneath that, everything is fine. You're just sorting stuff out, right? You're just, you know, filing it out, getting ready for this Wheel of Fortune here, okay? Spinning the wheel here, okay? Yep. Yep. That is what I have for you. Pile 2, that was kind of a long message. These all are kind of a little bit long, I think. So anything old as far as like love goes, I would leave it in the past. So if some of you feel like, but if there's something new that's knocking at your door romantically, it's worth giving a shot. You know what I'm saying? Take the little baby steps that you need to take here, okay? Don't rush in anything. There's no need for that. We're not codependent anymore. Pile 2. So, and it's, you know, seems like you got a lot of your own stuff going on here, and you're kind of stepping into this new energy, okay? All right, so that has been your reading. Pile 3, if you chose the 9 of Wands card. Okay, so this is like an ending to like a dark night of the soul, it feels like, right? Like in that card, it's depicted, she's like pulled out all the thorns from that rose, and which is fully bloomed, by the way, the roses. But she has, you know, pulled out all the thorns, and also she's sewed up the wounds, right? Like, yeah. And she's kind of smiling. She's kind of smirking like, bet you didn't think I could do that. Well, pile 3 showed up. Okay. We like that energy, don't we, Phyllis? I literally love having her here. Like during, just like right here during the readings, just like, y'all can think I'm weird, it's fine. But I know that you don't. I just heard, we don't think you're weird, we love it. Good. As long as I can make you feel comfortable. Oh, goodness. Make sure you're handling all of your like boring 3D reality things. Pile 3. I know spirituality, it like talks about like, you know, really kind of the goal is to take you out of the seriousness of life and expectations of society and stuff. But there are some things, you know, that are important. Pay your bills, you know, make sure your kids are signed up for school, make sure, you know, you're prepared, you know, schedule their doctor's appointments, make sure you get them to the dentist, like, you know, just little things like that. And if you don't have kids, make sure you're doing it for yourself, right? Like, make sure, you know, you're getting yourself to the eye doctor and to the dentist, and, you know, just don't forget about important things like that, right? I know a lot of times when we are going through the healing and stuff, especially the dark night, and you're really connected and you're kind of like flying with the fishes is what I heard. That's a Lil Wayne song. And birds don't fly without my permission. Something, flying with the fishes. I don't know. Typically, I know I'm a huge Lil Wayne fan. His lyrics. There's been a lot of times that his songs, his lyrics have just really. I mean, they just put me in beast mode. Like, I don't know. Like, if you really pay attention and can ignore the vulgarity and listen to what he's saying, especially in the Carter 5, there's beauty in his messages. There's strength, there's guidance, there's healing, and you just have to watch, like, listen and pay attention. And but anyways, okay. So, and birds don't fly without my permission. Maybe in the ocean, swimming with the fishes. See, my world is different, like Dwayne Wayne. And if you want trouble, bitch, I want the same thing. Something like that. It's something like that. That lyric. So what does that mean? Somebody trying to, cause trouble for you? Yeah. Somebody, it's like I'm seeing two people walk through the woods. Somebody's walking in front of you and they take this bush, this branch, and they pull it back, and so it slingshots all those right into you. You know what I mean? Like they literally intentionally throw all those thorns right into you. And then here you are, like, and birds don't fly without my permission. See, my world is different, like Dwayne Wayne. If you want trouble, bitch, I want the same thing. So, yeah, you said you took that branch and you pulled it out, right? Like some beast, like, you know what I mean? And kind of looked at the wounds and just kept going, right? Got out your sewing kit, sewed it up really quick, and just kept walking. I heard, I'm not following you no more. Yeah, something like that. Some sort of storyline like that, right? You could be a water sign. The person walking in front of you that swung that bush at you could be a water sign. Maybe trying to put you back to sleep. They see that you're woke, pile 3, right? That you're coming out of this dark night of the soul, and they want you to go back to sleep. I thought this was good vibes only. Maybe it is good vibes for you because you're like, yeah, they thought my world is different, like Dwayne Wayne. And if you want trouble, bitch, I want the same thing. Don't worry about mine, I'ma grind if I get it. Yeah. Yeah, this person's a bad dragon. They don't like it when other people are woke because they can see right through them. Yeah, this person's been woke and like to take advantage of those who sleeping. Yeah, well, they're about to go ahead and reap that karma. Part of that karma is the fact that you were strong enough to pull those thorns out, and they're just like, did that just happen? Like, how did that happen? Literally. Sewn up, healed, patched up in 30 seconds. I just can't believe it. I just don't even know. It's just like some sort of magic. She's using magic. That's for somebody. Yeah. Somebody, they don't like the fact that you're doing so well without them. They don't like it, pile 3. No, they do not want you to forget about them. Also, for some of you, don't forget about your spiritual journey. You know, don't forget about connecting with your guides, your ancestors, the fairies. You know, don't get distracted with, you know, the constant moving of life, and forget, because now you're in this ending here with the 9 of Wands, you know, and getting ready to kind of move on with your life, right? And step into this, you know, new woke position and kind of level up here. And so it's really important that you don't forget, like, the rituals and the things and the connections and all of the things that you did to get where you are, right? Don't just like put that to the wayside, right? Don't get rid of self-care just because you're at a good healed point. You see what I mean? Just don't forget. That's a little side note for some of you. Yeah, bad dragon. This person is for sure being punished for the way that they treated you. It's like your ancestors in spirit, they went and found 75 of these branches here, whole bushes, and just dumped them right on top of this person. Like, oh, you like thorns? So maybe this is good vibes for you, pile 3. I don't know. To each their own, right? It'll help you move on maybe a little bit. Maybe it'll give you a little pep in your step. Maybe it'll give you a little energy, motivation to keep moving, to keep trucking, to keep keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Get a couple more. Pile 3. I'm so excited for you. I just heard everything that this person tried to do to you is being done unto them, like tenfold. Like, don't worry. If this person plays like they're like happy-go-lucky, like feeling great, feeling fine, you know, la-di-da-di-da, like it, whew, they're struggling, okay? They are really struggling here. But what I'm getting as far as the tarot goes, all right. Yes. Yes, pile 3. Yes. Okay, so we've got the 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the Hanged Man in reverse, the World, and the 7 of Swords. Okay, here we go. 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Basically, you are like reaping some financial rewards here. Also, just kind of taking a look at your harvest here, taking a look at what you've manifested, and understanding like, fuck, I'm just really happy. I'm just really happy. Like, my name's Pile 3, and I'm really, really happy. Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like, especially with the Hanged One in reverse. To me, in this situation, what it feels like is you're out of the dark night of the soul, right? You can see she, like this, you know, around her head is the light, right? Very enlightened, but no longer hanging upside down, no longer like, you know, like ending the cycle of, first of all, running away from responsibilities. I feel like some of you kind of are in that mode here, but also ending the cycle of like anything that's not serving you, like any kind of deceit, any kind of lies, any kind of, you know what I'm saying? You know, just kind of like taking action and also standing up for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, not taking no shit, pile 3. I'm not taking no shit. Like, I done healed myself from all this bullshit all y'all put me through. And I made myself fucking happy. And so y'all can suck a dick if you don't want me to be happy. That was somebody. Excuse my vulgarity. I usually try to tone it down or keep it toned down. Trust me. I don't have the best mouth out there. Not that I'm hiding it. I just try to, you know, not everyone appreciates it. So, you know. But yeah, there's this feeling of this cycle of like anything 7 of Swords, anything low vibing is no longer in your hemisphere.
Hi.
Hey girl.
I need an ice cube.
You need what?
An ice cube.
Oh, go for it. Open on the other side. That's a lot.
What are you doing?
Making a video. A neighbor. Playing with my daughter. Yes. Yes. Pile 3. Yeah, people wanted to keep you in that hanged man position. They didn't want to see you moving forward. They didn't want to see you taking action. They sure as hell didn't want to see you rip out all these thorns. No, they didn't. But here's the thing. What you're looking at is the fact that I am 9 of Pentacles energy, Ace of Cups. I am very financially stable on my own. I have direction, you know, I'm very connected with my guides, my ancestors. I know what I've created. What I've created is built on solid foundation. You know, it's very, she's picking vegetables here. I mean, it's solid, it's healthy, it's, you know, it's whatever. And it's also, I fill my own cup. I give myself this Ace of Cups, right? Ooh, and there are some people that are like, ooh, we don't like that. Well, tough tooties. Tough tooties is what I say. Right, Phyllis. Back. What's on your chin? Don't you dare. That's my little baby's bye. Shaving cream. They're making slime.
No, it's already made. We're just.
Oh, you already made it?
Yeah, I'm just playing with shaving cream for no reason.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, somebody, there's also somebody coming in page energy, maybe with some sort of apology here. There could have been a lot of competition for this person, you know, and you were just kind of like, yeah, I'm just going to let all y'all fight her over him. Like, you can just have him or her. could have been somebody that you were in a pretty serious commitment with here. But what I'm seeing here, pile 3, is pretty much this person, you know, that kind of put you through hell, right? They're going through hell now, and you are kind of coming into this realization where you're like, holy shit, I am totally like sustainable, like stable, and like financially and emotionally like on my own. You're like, wait a second. Like, can you just pinch me? Somebody just pinch me really quick. Is this happening? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you've been there, but it's just like hitting you, right? Like, oh shit, like, why am I even gonna let these thorns, like, I can't even let these thorns just chill in here anymore. Like, look what I've done. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Now you've got this new community coming in for you, these new people, right? You're ending, the cycle's over with people who are filled with burdens coming towards you, right? People who just see you as an opportunity to take advantage of, and, you know, and they're like, oh, let's just jump on that camel's back. Nah, bro, no. We don't get free camel rides over here. No. It's like $25 to go around the block if you want, but that's really as far as I'm willing to take anybody. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you are at the end of a phenomenal cycle, and right now, pile 3, good vibes are congratulations on being emotionally and financially stable and sustainable and on your own. That deserves, you know, you should celebrate yourself for sure. Okay, don't allow yourself these goals and these, you know, where you meet certain things, certain goals and whatnot to go uncelebrated, because no goal is too small, right? So to be celebrated, to be acknowledged, right? You set the goal for a reason here. So yeah, you are ending this cycle, probably getting some rest here, resting up, don't worry. You know, really just starting to feel at home within yourself, within your area, within your home, maybe making some adjustments. If this person, you know, that you are really separating from, if you two live together, maybe you guys are making adjustments within your home, to make it feel more like your home instead of like your shared home with that person, if they moved out, or if you're getting a new home, you know, kind of getting rid of all the things that maybe you shared with this person, and bringing in new things that are more just you, the new you, right? I've found that after we go through this dark night of the soul, we're kind of like a different person than when we went in, right? Because you have removed all of the projections and things that were attached to you that really weren't yours, and you kind of figure out who you are and what you like and stuff like that. So yeah, I just that's what I have for you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here, for all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and we'll see you next time.